When I see men dating short women, FBI, I'd like to report a kidnapping. Hashtag men who date short women like little girls, no doubt. Hashtag why y'all men dating these little A women. Hashtag they're basically little girls. Hashtag better stop before the FBI get you. Hashtag date real women. Yes, don't you know it's such a wonderful thing when you can gatekeep being a woman from other women. Because, you know, apparently if you're under 5'2", you're not a real woman. Why are there even to this day people that think that if you are short, you are not a woman? You apparently are a freaking child.
Stop it. Get some help.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into r/justlegbeardthings because it had been a hot minute and I wanted to try to shake it up a little bit with the videos and such. So if you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications. Let me know if you were able to find clothes at the soup store because I feel like there's a couple of people that could use your advice. You know, I'm gonna take a wild guess and your parents didn't actually name you Fat Kermit, because if they did, holy Jesus. If I had to summarize myself in one word, I think it would have to be selfless, because that's exactly how I've been for as long as I can remember. I never put myself before others, and it's not because I don't think I'm important or something. I'm just a very giving and loyal person, and it shows in my relationships. The thing is, most of the guys I'm attracted to don't ever give me the chance to show them what an awesome girl I am because of my weight. Straight woman, single, 5'9", full-figured. P.S. I do realize that it's going to take a very special and incredible man to love me, and I'm okay with that. I know that the items with the most buyers usually have cheap prices, so it's all good. Yeah, and I hate to break it to you, ma'am, some people try to price gouge because they think that something is worth a higher price. I spend a lot of time thinking about what makes some guys so shallow and heartless. Did their mother not hug them when they were little? You should message me if you are okay with joining me on this journey of learning how to love myself and embracing my beauty. Loving yourself and self-confidence is very much something that is good for somebody, but if you raise your own self-confidence by trying to push other people down, that ain't exactly the best way to go about things. Would you date someone who is obese? No. You're gonna really hate getting a dictionary for Christmas, especially when the page for the word irony is bookmarked. Do superficial people who place a high emphasis on physical appearance annoy you? Yes. If one of your potential matches were overweight, would that be a deal breaker? Yes. Didn't that just contradict the last question? Don't you just love it when we find a wonderful representative of rules for thee, but not for me? Appearances should not be the absolute defining factor, but it definitely is a representative of how somebody takes care of themselves and can be a show of habits. And there are people that say, yes, I don't want to really date somebody who is a bigger person, but if you also say the same thing, but then get upset when people tell you the same thing, think about that for a second. That's a little bit backwards. Plus, also in that bio, there really wasn't much anything else aside from you mentioning that you're a bigger person that people could go off of for your bio. Nothing about interests or hobbies or anything. Nope, just saying that you're a selfless person, like slapping nice guy on your name tag. I would not be surprised if you got the word selfless mixed up with selfish, because I feel like one of those is very much more true than the other. I am absolutely haunted by how ugly men are allowed to be and still get hot girlfriends, truly seeing that female socialization in action when these gorgeous women are willing to get these freaking goblins lays hands on them. Hashtag misandry. Men are freaking monsters, and women who waste their time/energy defending them are delusional. They will never respect you or treat you as an equal. You will always be a warm body to take advantage of to men. Stop defending them. Stop wasting energy on men. And here you are wasting energy complaining about them. You know, for the common human being, it usually takes you more than 2 seconds to understand that if somebody has an interest in somebody, it's not entirely about appearance, but, you know, here we are. I'm too bright for boys, too brainy for boyfriends. Meet the women who say their superior intellect means they struggle to meet a man. Ain't this just another version of actually? Tell me this ain't. But yes, again, keep on saying that it's because you're too smart as the reason people try to avoid you like the plague. It's totally that. Yeah, 100%. Guaranteed. It's one thing to actually be smart, but if you're acting like this, I will not believe you. Like the thing I've said before, if you gotta brag about it excessively, you likely don't got it.
The Tinder super like is a tool of compulsory heterosexuality, which takes advantage of the fact that women's attraction to men is also deeply tied to the desire for men to find us attractive, making us consider people whom we would otherwise be uninterested in this essay.
Ma'am, it's just a button. All it do is let the person know that you like them. Also, the way you're saying this makes it sound like you think that gay people can't use Tinder too.
Men having the same friends since the sandbox because none of the A's mature or outgrow one another. Loyalty has little to do with it. Lol.
Yes, you know, because it's a major red flag to, have lifelong friends. Congrats on coming off as the type of person that would then try to come into them friendships and then drive a wedge between the two. Meanwhile, gonna get your butt kicked to the curb, and then those guys are just gonna go out and get cold ones. Boys, what is something that you didn't know about girls until you got with one? That they paid to get their acrylic nails removed. Wait, what? I thought they'd just fall off or something. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, me too.
They do, but as they start to get old, they lift up from the nail bed, which can be painful, especially if you hit it on something or it gets caught and ripped off. Your natural nails are now thin and weak and sensitive. Better to just get them removed. Edit, every time this comes up, some man is confused, but why women make aesthetic choices? LOL. People don't question why people risk physical damage in sports, but are confused by why women like long nails. LOL. I hope those of you asking why women would do this never eat fast food or do anything minorly harmful to your body because you enjoy it. If you're genuinely confused, it's because you're a misogynist. That's not even getting into the appearance pressure women receive professionally that men don't. Women literally make more money when they have their nails done.
Could you please do elaborate and explain to us which article you cherry-picked out of the other ones that say don't, that got you this statement?
TLDR, just let a believe. Other edit, ITT, men crying about being called a misogynist because they are not aware of the intense and constant criticism women get on their appearance. It is called mind your business when people do things you don't understand. You don't have to understand, Steven. Literally, why do you think women get nails? They like them. It is not a mystery. You are just looking for a chance to put down feminine aesthetic choices.
I feel like I might have missed something. I'm fairly certain there wasn't anything that was stated above that was an attack on women's aesthetic choices. I think it was just more so the question and everybody being surprised that when you get acrylic nails done, they don't come off easy. No jail time for a woman who admitted to having this with a 13-year-old having his baby.
As it should be. 13-year-old boys are all degenerates who would love this stuff. I don't want to see women get punished for an encounter that was initiated by a male.
Anyways, don't you just love it, one of those articles where you have people who has the simple logic of, yes, if this were flipped around, I would definitely be livid, but since it is this way, it's perfectly fine, and definitely the dude initiated it. Also, this is just a wonderful example of how I absolutely loathe the legal system when it comes to cases like this.
I used to think small boys could be allowed in female separatist spaces, but after working with boys as young as 4, I don't want them anywhere near me or girls. It starts so early. I don't care if it's nature or nurture. They all become evil so quickly, and I'm not using the word evil lightly. As someone who is very understanding with children, there are some things I've seen or heard that were beyond comprehension. There is an obsession with destruction, violation, and inflicting pain that just isn't normal. And the male ego and entitlement is already there. Ah yes, at 4 years old. It is already too late, and to think later on women try to change, educate, and teach grown men. If we can't do it when they are 4, what do you think you are going to achieve now?
If you think that all male children are evil, I feel like you don't really have an understanding of children at all.
I suggest to every sister out there to get physically stronger, gain muscle, learn martial arts, take boxing/kickboxing courses, get a pew-pew if allowed, whatever may serve as a shield, get it. Be anything but helpless. You can't imagine how weak moids are when you assert your power.
You know, I mean, last I checked, anybody that's got one of those little pew-pew pellet deliverers pointed at you, yeah, they're gonna be a little nervous. Learning kickboxing, or in some certain states, having a concealed carry license can be good in senses of self-defense, but do not do that in case you are looking to go after someone. If you point the pew-pew at a dude, it's not because you're a girl is the reason him gonna be nervous. He's gonna be nervous because you got the pew-pew pointed at him. Also, way to go making yourself look like the most stupidest person in the room with the frickin' moids part. A feminist girl from Delhi files a complaint against Coca-Cola Company for using offensive bottles shaped like a pecker.
Excuse me, what?
Coca-Cola Company faces FIR against the shape of their bottles, which resemble the shape of a pecker. This is very offensive to me, as pecker-shaped bottles indirectly support the patriarchal society, she said. She also added that she wants to set an example for other soft drink companies. Really, Coca-Cola? You know, it's not like there's actually a blatant example. If there's ever a bottle shaped like a pecker, there's literally a bottle shaped like a pecker. I actually had to look into this with more detail because I was so confused, and yes, it's apparently a fake story. If a person's pecker looks like a Coca-Cola bottle, they need to go to the doctors right away. But with that, that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up the wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.